Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am Sefian FM. We are bringing you another tactic today. This one called the Xabi Alonso Red King version 2. It comes from a member called Vujevic? I don't know, I apologize. In the forums where I found this tactic, it looks like right off the bat he has a lot of short lists maybe, some amateur Brazil, some things like that, some staff members and all that. I don't know if there's scattered about some actual tactics in there, but as I was kind of going through the page after page after page of this tactic on the forum itself, I did find his Xabi Alonso. He's got a Xabi Alonso Red King and a Xabi Alonso Red Killer, and I'm going to try them both. Today, however, we're going to do the Red King version of it. Looks like someone had mentioned, it looks like it's a very aggressive tactic with much higher defensive line. So there is some information. You do kind of have to scroll all the way to the page 109, which is where I found this. But again, there's a lot of information throughout all of these pages. So take a look, but we are trying out the Red King today. And right now, sweeper keeper in defense, ball playing defenders all across the center back line, a defensive winger in support on the left and the right, a DM in the left and the right in support, a pressing forward in support on the left and the right, and then an advanced forward in attack up front. So it does not look like it's a very attacking-minded tactic. Mentality is balanced in possession, attacking with the standard. Approach play is pass into space, overlap in the left and right, and focus play down the left and right. Passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher. Low crosses in the final third, work the ball in the box and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And then out of possession, high press line of engagement, much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and get stuck in. How did it do with our three teams of Tottenham, Newcastle, and Wolves? Well, as you can see, absolutely phenomenal. Tottenham and Wolves actually drawing 82 points. The only difference is goal differential there, 105 for, 49 against for Tottenham, 103 for, 60 against for Wolves. 43 goal differential and 56 goal differential, not too bad. 61 points for Newcastle is pretty much bang on average for them, but Tottenham and Wolves definitely where the story is at. Schedule-wise, Tottenham starting out not too bad. I mean, you got a lot of greens in the first half of the season. You do have a couple of losses, so that's a little bit interesting to see. Brentford, you're out though. 2-2 penalty loss in the EFL Cup 4th round. FA Cup, Champions League, you keep going through. Champions League semis is where you lose out to Liverpool. Of course, 1-2 and then 2-4. And then, of course, I missed the FA Cup 5th round loss against Newcastle. A not great April and May for Tottenham, but they did get to the semifinals of the Champions League, so a fantastic result there, I guess. Wolves looking a lot spottier in the first half of the season. You do have a nice run here. But you're out again in the FA Cup 3rd round against Newcastle. You're out in the EFL Cup quarters against West Ham 2-3 and have an absolutely phenomenal second part of the season. A loss to Manchester United, but everything else is green except a Leicester draw. So an absolutely phenomenal run there. Newcastle starting out not too bad. I mean, you got an okay August, you got a great September, and then an absolutely horrific October. One win, and that is it. You do lose out in the EFL Cup round, 4th round, 1-3 against Wolves. FA Cup, you continue on until the semis, 4-5 in extras against Liverpool. And then, I mean, from the Tottenham game through Liverpool, FA Cup semifinal loss, all the way down is pretty awful. So as always, if you take control of these teams yourself, any of these teams, any team you want, you could probably do a lot better if you take care of your own transfers, if you deal with, shouting in matches, your own training, things like that, you could probably do better than 61 points. Transfer-wise, you don't see a lot out. However, you do see Tony Weston, Vegas, and Guy come in, names we've seen before. Not a lot of money coming in for Wolves, not a lot of money going out. Basically breaking up Luis Neto from Sporting for 190K. So Newcastle does bring in Nelson, Edwards, Boyoma. They brought out Otamendi in. So they've spent some money at least. Tottenham squad, Hugo Lloris is actually playing every game this time around. 53 games. Bentancur 51+2 and Harry Kane with 50+1. Goal-wise, 30 for Son. Kane with 27 and Richarlison picking it up finally with 22. Assist-wise, 27 for Pedro Porro. That's insane. 15 for Richarlison and 14 for Son. Doing a fantastic job this time around. We've seen a lot of times where Tottenham just falls flat. Not this one. Richarlison with 7.45 average rating. Kane was 7.4 and Son was 7.34. A fantastic result by Tottenham, no question about it. Wolves, Cunha with 40 plus 2 matches right there. Kilman with 40 plus 1 and Sa with 40. Goal-wise, Cunha with 31. That's just crazy for him. Definitely one of the higher ones that we've seen. Jimenez with 20 and then Collins with 11. Assist-wise, 21 for Sarabia. Another fantastic number there. 12 for Moutinho and Nunes with 10, along with Jimenez and Cunha. There you go. Cunha with double digits for each. 7.52 for Jimenez. Cunha with 7.4 and 7.25 for Kalajic. A great set of greens right there. Newcastle, Nick Pope with 46, Callum Wilson with 42 plus 1 appearances, and Joelinton with 41 plus 1 matches. Goal-wise, 26 for Isaac. I mean, still a pretty good tally right there. 21 for Wilson and 14 for Joelinton. I guess they're just not spreading the love out all that much. Trippier with 16 assists, 12 for Isaac and Almiron, and Wilson with 11 apiece. And then average rating is only 5 players. 7.53 for Wilson. I mean, still. 7.53 for Wilson and 7.50 for Isaac. Joelinton was 7.41. The 3 right there are through the roof. It's just too bad some of these 6.9s just didn't get up there a little bit more. Data Hub, a lot of what we've seen already. Attacking-wise, fantastic. Extremely shaky defensively. Interesting to see where it's a balanced mentality and you don't have a lot of people going forward attacking-wise. A lot of support, but you still have some fantastic attacking numbers and some woeful defending numbers. Pretty much the same for Wolves. Some great attacking sides, even with the shot percentage, and defending, yeah, just not there. And then Newcastle, very similar to everything we've seen before. Dribbling, definitely not there. One of the worst in the leagues, but the defending's not there either. Stats-wise for the Premier League, I mean, this is all about the attacking side, not about the defending side at all. Tottenham with most goals with 105. Wolves very close behind, but Newcastle in third place with 80, beating Man City, beating Liverpool, beating Manchester United. So, I mean, attacking-wise is all there. You got few shots against with Tottenham, but most possession, Tottenham's the only one. No dribbles made. Fewest conceded, nobody. Most shutouts, you got Tottenham and Lloris probably. Most tackles won, nobody. Passing completion, nobody. Shots, there you go. Some more attacking numbers right there. 736 for Tottenham. And then most points, as you would expect. Overview, Cunha, Kane, Isaac, Son, Jimenez, and Richarlison all in the top 8. 16 all the way up to 29. Holland beating everyone with 36, of course. Most assists, Sarabia, Porro, Trippier, Moutinho, Richarlison, and Perisic. Insane amount of players in these awards right here. Most player of the match awards, though, only Cunha, Jimenez, and Richarlison are up there. And best pass completion, nobody. Most dribbles made, nobody. Fewest conceded, most shutouts. You can see Lloris up there. Most tackles, I mean, still nobody. Key passes, however, Trippier, Porro, and Sarabia. So not too bad. How many? 161 for Trippier. No shots, Isaac, Cunha, Son, and Jimenez in there. I mean, there's some of these numbers are crazy. Some of these are completely blank and empty. But overall, I think this was a fantastic result for Tottenham. An even better result for Wolves. If you're taking Wolves, take a look at a tactic like this. It could definitely work. And it could work even better if you throw your own shouts in there, your own transfers, training, things like that. But I am Stefan FM for the Football Manager blog channel saying thank you so much for watching. Take care and enjoy.